Now, I've seen my fair share of treasures in my time, but today, things are going to get a little bit spooktacular. I've come to Chester where the cobbles creak and the stories run deep, and I've invited some collectors who absolutely live for Halloween to get their items valued, because where Halloween treasures are concerned, you never know if it's going to be a trick or an absolute treat. Where better to value spooky items than in one of the scariest pubs in the UK, Ye Old King's Head in Chester, aka my haunted hotel. You first, I'm scared. People spend the night here.
Most of them do. About 30% leave in the middle of the night because they're too scared. On one occasion, the whole hotel left.
What?
This is probably the most haunted room in the building. We've had this rocking chair move, shadow figures at the end of the bed. Yeah, it's a creepy room, this one. We also house Britain's most haunted item. So Grace gained an attachment in a really old building in Wales, and all the people around her at the time got this burning sensation in their eyes, and then you hear these like goat noises coming out of it.
Oh, room 5 is really spooky.
We've got 2 childlike spirits in here, Billy and Sarah.
This is scarier to me than the other room.
Yeah, it freaks a lot of people out, this room. And particularly this haunted doll here, she throws herself off the shelf quite often.
I mean, they look like they're staring at us, don't they?
Yeah.
Are they staring at us?
With that lovely tour over, my guests are arriving to get their items valued. First up, horror film nerd Dave, whose movie memorabilia collection includes a replica foot from Saw, a signed Michael Myers mask, and a doll that terrified me in the 80s.
Hi, Dave.
Hello.
Wow, we have got Chucky.
Chucky, the very one. We bought this when we realised we had the opportunity to meet Brad Dourif, who is the voice of Chucky himself. And he's quoted "Wanna Play," which is obviously one of his iconic lines. Top, we've got Alex Vincent, who played the young kid Andy in it. He was having a bad time with him.
You can value the autographs, and some of them go to for £40, some a little bit more. You could value the doll, and that might be a few £100. But when you put everything together, that's when you start to see the prices climb quite a bit. You might be looking at £1,000 to £1,500 because you've got the key players in terms of the autograph, and because the 80s really in fashion right now. I believe that the price of this is going to keep on going northwards. I think it's going to become much more collectible. It's a wonderful, wonderful piece.
To us, it's priceless. So we wouldn't have any intention of selling it. It's going to stay with us for a long time, unless he escapes.
Next is paranormal investigator Lindsay, who spent years collecting haunted and spine-tingling artefacts from all over the world. She's brought along a painting with a checkered past.
I call this painting sinister. As you can see, it does look a little sinister, but not a lot is actually known about it. It was actually painted for a film by the name of Finders Keepers. Some of the crew took an instant dislike to this painting. They started to become very ill around it, feel very sickly. I have witnessed 3 people on separate occasions actually collapse in front of it, and that is what it's thought to do. But as you're looking at it, it's actually hung the correct way round, which it looks upside down. I don't like it hung that way.
Let's flip it and see if that's better.
Now that looks normal.
The story alone would carry this piece, and I think that anyone that's interested in the occult, this would be a real piece to have. How much would someone have to offer you to take this off your hands?
I've been offered £20,000 for it.
If you've already been offered £20,000, then the value is around £20,000, because that's exactly what someone is wanting to pay.
Yeah.
It seems like a big price ticket, but if someone's willing to pay it, then that's what it's worth.
When it comes to horror, the next collector doesn't just watch it, he wears it and inks it too. His collection includes a Freddy Krueger glove and hat signed by Robert Englund, the bust of Pinhead, and a spookily lifelike head of one of the most iconic horror characters.
So this is Regan from The Exorcist.
Yep.
And it is signed by Linda Blair.
Which is just here.
Yeah. This is like the holy grail for me, this piece. And, you know, it's got the removable tongue, the detail, the hair.
It's scarily good.
It is petrifying.
And the Portuguese sculptor who created this does some of the best of this kind in the world.
Yeah,
so you've got the Rolls Royce, if you like.
Absolutely.
The signature is so clear, and she's even written Sweet Dreams at the bottom. In terms of value, hard one to put on because ultimately there could be a queue of people wanting to buy this.
Yeah.
But I honestly think £2,500 to £3,000 is within the ballpark.
Wow.
How does that sound to you?
Sounds amazing. Yeah, it's good to
Would you
know.
part with it though?
No. Absolutely not.
Well, after a long day of valuing, I found the perfect place to rest my weary head. Good night, Princess.
I have to go now, it's bedtime.